Now deeper.
Okay.
See you in a minute. That's one of my mamas here in South Korea. I love her. She bows to me and I bow deeper. You hear me? You better respect your elders, especially the ones that love you. Hey, Lisa. Good evening. Happy Memorial Day. It is Tuesday morning here in South Korea. I'm about to go. I just walked into my school building. I'm about to go sit down at Starbucks and rest before work starts. Oh, I forgot to press a button. I just got on the elevator. Oh, you know what I love about elevators here in South Korea? If you press the wrong button, you can just press it again and it cancels it. That works on cruise ships too. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up. That's sweet of you. I'm grateful for it. Oh, it did go back up to it. That's on cruise ships too, but it's everywhere in South Korea. I have a colleague that just got on the elevator and she's playing passive aggressive games lately. She's a weirdo. There's a lot of mental illness here, y'all. If you ever decide to work here, you have to understand that mental illness here is considered weakness, so people don't deal with it. They want you to deal with it, but they don't deal with it. So I got a colleague who is a little bit, what's the word? I guess I would say she's in competition with me, but you can't compete where you don't compare because she's not even a teacher. She's never worked in a school. This is her first time ever working in a school by any means. And um, she she gets a little upset with the connection I have with my students and, you know, the way that I'm able to manage my classroom without yelling or getting upset. And, you know, it's just a personality disorder, most likely borderline. And so she had been doing little things to kind of exclude me. And so I spoke up about it. Excuse me, I spoke up about it and asked her to stop doing the things that she was doing. And instead of responding in kind, she got upset and started doing more petty stuff. So I had to start talking to my supervisors about it. She was the reason I took that day off work a couple weeks ago because she just started getting real physical. You know, black people, we don't play like that. Black Americans, at least, and we don't do bullying. So I took the day off work, wrote some letters, made sure they knew why I was taking the day off because I was avoiding a physical altercation with this woman. And so weeks have gone by and she's gotten petty and petty and petty and petty. And now she's doing this thing where she won't throw the trash away with my trash. She throw the trash away. This is so childish. If I throw trash in the trash can or in the recycle bin, she'll take it to the recycle, take out all the other trash, and leave mine in there. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. It's really, really weird. So she just got on the elevator just now, and I had envisioned the moment of her getting on the elevator with me one morning. But I'm gonna make you as uncomfortable as you make me. So she got on the elevator and she turned her back. Bitch, you see me. You can't miss all of this. We work in the same classroom, like we're literally co-teachers. You know, I wrote her a note this weekend because I've actually requested formal mediation from my supervisors twice on two occasions. I've requested formal mediation to sit down and talk about, the issues and come to a peaceful agreement. And my bosses say she doesn't want that. And I'm like, well, if she doesn't want it, she better stop with her shit. Because we either going to mediate in here or we going to mediate out there. But street mediation has different rules. But so I wrote her a note this weekend through our South Korean social media. And I said, our bosses say that you don't want mediation, but I noticed the bullshit continues. I put it in more professional, diplomatic terms. But I told her, I was like, I noticed that you don't want mediation, but the bullshit continues. So I'm asking you personally if you're willing to sit down and talk with me to settle our issues and, come to some agreements about, how we're going to interact. And she didn't respond. And I'm like, okay, I'm telling you, I operate under many, many codes. And one of them is I'm giving you an opportunity to do the right thing and do it the right way. But there are channels whereby you can be corrected. So that's what y'all just experienced. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for chiming in. And thank you for moderating, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, and thank you for telling everybody to like the video while I got that up off my chest. Um, I studied pedagogy. I started a master's in education before I actually, after I finished my actual master's in church planting. I actually started another master's in education, and then I ended up working at Apple, so I decided not to continue with it. So I studied pedagogy a little bit, and I understand the minds of children, and I also understand that in some cultures that people are kept immature. It's in everything they do. It's in the way that they interact with each other. It's in the way that they interact with their government. It's in the television shows. It's in everything. Um, and I'll be the one to say, I don't mind saying, I noticed that in the two countries I've lived in Asia, people are kept mentally very young. Um, people are kept mentally very young. Psychologically, they're kept very young. So they don't question authority. They don't do a whole lot outside of um, an adolescent way of being. So sometimes you have to deal with it. And I chose to come back to Asia. Um, but I have determined that this particular person, her name is Jenny Young. This particular person, her intention is to fulfill my greater and highest good and bring out the best in me. So I'm grateful to her and the energy around her for that. Anyway, the reason I wanted us to get together, obviously, I'm just sitting chilling, getting ready to go to work in about 15 minutes. And Lisa said, like the video, so I definitely recommend that you obey her. And subscribe to this channel too, because it's pretty funky. So I hope you guys are having a great holiday weekend in America. It is Monday night, about 7:45 p.m. in New York. And so I am just letting y'all know we're getting back to work tomorrow morning. Not only do you have to go back to your regular job, but I will be going live tonight my time, tomorrow morning your time. What's up, Omega? Let me just give some shout outs real quick while I'm talking my shit. Realm Domain, hello. I saw your message, but nobody can speak to you like you. Okay, self-love is the highest power. What's up, Rayma? Car Maker, I like your name. Hey, Layla, Jessica, Sumalinok, Zaran Arshad, hello. Alexander Alexis, hello. Mr. Muzamil Ali. I see A. Hey Pang De One Sadan. That's the Korean, what you see the name in Korean. Hey Pong Day One Sad. Okay. That's an interesting name. I don't think that is a Korean name, so that might be your alias. Nice to see you. Hello to you too. Um, what's up, one true Empress? Long time no see. Good to see you. So we're gonna be getting back to work tomorrow morning. So while you're getting dressed for work, or while you're in, getting yourself settled in at work, or drinking your morning coffee, or whatever, we are going to get back to work. We're gonna get back to minding P Diddy's business because he'll be back in court tomorrow morning. Hopefully they start on time, so I don't have to be up all night because I'm in South Korea. So your morning is my night, which is why it's bright and sunny right now. Um, which is why I'm bright and sunny right now. But last night was great. I got to chill out, enjoy a little Jack Daniels at the house. I made my daughter and I some squid um, and green beans. You might have seen that short where we ate our squid and our green beans. Um, what's up, Canadian Grower 420? Welcome back. Good to see you as always. Um, hello, WKP. Thank you so much. Um, so we'll be getting back to work. We will be getting back to minding P. Diddy's business. I think what we're going to do is chime in on some of the live coverage of the trial so that we can be up to date together. And I also want to just take a look at some of the material that's been released about the jail that he's currently in right now. Thank you, Lisa, for timing out Canadian Grower 420. He comes in, or she comes in, with the same exact comment every single time. I'm sure they have it copy and pasted on a notepad somewhere where they go into different live streams and post the same thing. We'll time them out for about, like you said, 300 seconds, and they'll be right back. After these messages, they'll be right back, and probably say the same exact thing. But Canadian 420 is one of those consistent ones. I can always know they're going to be here. And as a former manager, one thing you look for is consistency. So hey, what's up, Dan Matthews from the United Kingdom? I will actually be in London. I sound like Umar Johnson. I will be in London. No, I actually will be there, though. Usually, when he said that, he was lying to drum up donations from some particular location. But I will be. Hey, what's up, Ted? I will be in London. Um, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, I'll be in London to see Beyonce and to do the Peppa Pig afternoon tea bus tour of London for my daughter's birthday. We're celebrating her birthday next weekend. So, shout outs to the United Kingdom. Dan Matthews, can you recommend to me a data, voice, and text eSIM that's really good for we're going to be there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday for about 3 days. So can you recommend to me a good eSIM? I've seen a couple online, but I'm not quite sure. Some people say some of them are better than others. So we'll most likely be in central London. Um, we're staying in, I want to say it's called Romford, London Romford, but the stadium and the bus tour are in central London. So most likely we'll be there. I'm so excited. I've never been to London. This is my first trip, and I decided, since we already have a 2-year visa, that we might as well just go back for my birthday, because we were going to go to Mumbai, India, but it's going to be god awful hot. And I'm not really into, my daughter don't want to go to India. She is adamantly opposed. She's like, I don't want to go to India. I don't want to eat Indian food. I don't want to hear Indian music. So it would be a drag to go in for on my birthday with her. So I decided to go back to London for the week, because I actually have a whole week off for my birthday. So I'll be back in London and actually get to experience London, um, um, and maybe get some spa treatments and shop at Burberry. So um, it's gonna be dope. I'm super, super excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. I love London. I've loved it in my head. It's definitely been on my bucket list. And when I go back and look at my bucket list, I can cross it out. South Korea was on my bucket list too, and here I am, and I can cross it out. So I'm excited about that. And if we like it enough, that place that we go to, That flight is long though. It's a flight there and a 12-hour flight back. But that's pretty much what it is. You know, we're crossing continents. It's an intercontinental trip. But even to Mumbai is like 12 hours. So it's going to be a long flight anyway. And I was going to maybe stay at a resort here in Korea for my birthday. But I was like, do I really want to stay in Korea for my birthday? I don't usually stay in the country. I usually like to do my birthday leaving, going somewhere different. So what's up, Eyes? Shout outs to you in Australia. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for her. She's excited. She was singing happy birthday to herself this morning in the mirror in her bathroom. I heard her. Um, she's excited. My baby has some of the most epic birthdays. She's had a birthday in Shanghai, Mexico. Like, she always somewhere fly. And then we were walking out of our house this morning, and I asked her to hold my cup, and she gave me attitude. I was like, look, girl, you better hold my damn cup. You hear me? You better hold my motherfucking cup. EE and 3UK are worth a try. Thank you, Dan. I will look into them today. Because I'm not really worried about the cost as much as the good service, because some of them only provide like 50 gigabytes or whatever, which is cool. But you see what I do? I go live and I listen to meditations and subliminals and stuff. So I don't really trust hotel Wi-Fi. So I just use 5G. And I would really rather have an unlimited data plan. Um, so we'll see. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. That's the last loose end. The visa was easy. I mean, I had my visa approved before I even knew it. I applied for my visa on Saturday night. On Sunday night, I went back to apply for my daughter's and saw the email come in that her visa was approved. And so I went back and checked, and I was like, my visa was approved yesterday? I didn't know that. Just had a huge storm. Oh, how's the farm, guys? Is everything okay with your farm? And I'd love to hear what kind of animals you got, if you got an animal over there. You have to tell me. So I'm hitting the button, going up the elevator, about to head into work now. Take off my shoes and put on my shoe levels. So for now, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. A few trees down, but no biggie. Okay. Well, I'm glad nobody was hurt, and I'm sure you got the money to take care of it, insurance or something. So I'm glad it wasn't that bad. Um, and I will see you guys tonight. Well, tonight my time, tomorrow morning your time. We will get back into P. Diddy's business and catch up on the trial. I holla. Have a beautiful night. Thank you, Ted. Bye, y'all.